Happy Sunday, everyone. Today is February the 23rd, 2025, about 7:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And as you can tell, I am just rolling out of the bed and my meditation and all of my glory with no hair, no makeup. And the reason that I'm doing this is I just wanted to get in front of you first thing, even though I'm low energy and I'm just making it through. Here's the deal. First, the good news is that we are at the end of that whole series of energy gateways that has just been the inferno of recoding us at a really deep level. And for those who don't know what recoding is that place in our bodies, if you can imagine, go all the way deep down into your cells, and in your cells, your DNA, and the DNA coiling. The DNA coiling at this point is supported by 12 layers of light, okay? Maybe at some time I'll do a whole video on that, and when I learned that when I was way back in Durango. But our DNA coils are supported by the light field, and when we go through recoding, new information vibrates through the light field supporting our DNA. It moves through the light field, and it literally talks new vibrations, new coding into into that DNA coil, into our cellular code. So this is really, really deep shift. And we have been doing that day after day after day after day for quite some time now. And from what I can tell, my pendulum checks is that today that should all begin to diminish. And I'm getting in front of you because, I went down deep. I went down hard. Now, you're probably thinking, hey, didn't you do that pendulum thing? Yeah, that was recorded in January. I did that about 4 days before the big I Day. And then the I Day happened, and I really lost all confidence and didn't feel like the work that I had done on it was very good. I had some really bad self-talk. And then lately, all of a sudden, I was like, I need to pull that back out and do that for folks. So while you were seeing me all perky with the pendulum, I was down for the count. So this is me beginning to come back and at least try and speak in front of the camera again. I have tried a couple times to be back in front of the camera, and it has kind of come out kind of funny and kind of garbled. Yesterday, I was able to do the forecast, so you will see that later on today. And I have done a couple of coherent videos about emotionally intelligent architecture. I've got some topics about that I'm going to be sharing with you, but I know most of you are like, what the heck is going on with the contest in the E of I? And it cracked me up when a lot of you began saying, hey, is that popcorn expired? When I was not feeling so good, y'all made me laugh. So thank you. So as far as, is the popcorn expired? The popcorn is not expired. And the thing that I can tell you is this. I have gotten to the point with this whole thing of all right, already, I'm done. I know it is what it is, and it's going to happen when it happens. But my tester question has gone to playing devil's advocate with my pendulum and writing down Blue Lotus never gets in, or Spirit World has lied to us. I've gone through those questions, those the negative side of things or the dark side of things, those questions. And every time I write them down and I pendulum check them, it comes back as a solid, no, this is going to happen. No, she gets in. And when these confirmations come through, they are emphatic. My pendulum nearly jerks around and just says, it's going to work. And then the other question I have been asking goes along the lines of, do we have to do anything? Is there anything that we have to do? The only thing really that comes back is just that continued action of resistance, but really, we don't have to do a thing. It just happens and it just works. So really, this is this interminable waiting where it doesn't even look like it's going to work. And then out of the blue, something happens. That's all I can tell you. And I can tell you that, there's this feeling of no, the popcorn has not expired. But even as I'm doing this video, I hear the word morph. spirit world is saying the popcorn is morphing on the counter, which is like, that kind of goes back to the transformation is transforming. So there are some wild, weird things going on. I can tell you this is not over. But I'm like you. I'm like, God dang, like, all right already. We're really getting put through the ringer on this. That's what I can tell you this morning. I do want to say thank you, everyone who participated in the pendulum video, the pendulum product. Oh my God, that was so much fun. And while I was not feeling very good, it brought me a lot of joy. It was so wonderful to interact with all of you in the comment section, have so many of you come through and purchase the product and then be able to talk about it and really bring some joy with the pendulum through right now and get the spirit of that going, even while there are other things going on that are not that much fun. So I thought that was pretty fantastic that we did that. I just wanted to say thank you to all of you for this whole pendulum party that we did. That was fantastic. So that's what I've got for you on a very stretched thin morning coming out of the energy stuff. Hope to be standing on my own 2 feet here again pretty soon. You're going to see my forecasting video not too long after this. I did record that yesterday when I had a bit of a bump. That's what I've got here for you this morning. We're going to kick off a pretty good week. Let's just keep doing the best that we can with what we have to work with, and I will see you out there on the airwaves. Mwah.